Well, folks, the 234th running of a rival bookmaker sponsor, St. Ledger, but it promises to be a fascinating contest. I'm really looking forward to it. It's the last classic of the turf season. John Hackett here from Hackett's, part of BetPack. I have a very strong opinion on this race. I don't know about you. Obviously, Rewilding, we're top price on him for justifiable reasons. I think he's one we can afford to take on at the price he's been so far. We go 7-4 here in BetPack. The two I like against their field are Dandino and Arctic Cosmos, purely and simply because the rain we've had here in Ireland over the last few days has been of biblical proportions. If they get any of that in England, I think we could see a big shake-up in the market as we head towards Saturday.
I have to agree with you. I think 7-4, I feel 7-4 is for bookies to take on. I think he's too short at the price. I think the one that could come out is the filly, Snow Fairy. I think she's a good each way price. At a quarter of the odds for the first three home. 6-1 is a good price, and I think after that I was very, very impressed with the Oaks. She started off badly and came through them flying. I think she'll stay the distance, and think she has a great chance to get into the places, if not challenge the winner.
Could be a big price when you say it, like she's a dual classic winner, which there's no other classic winners in the field.
Absolutely.
True enough. I remember immediately after the Great Voltager, the one horse I wanted to tip up was Joshua Tree. He ran a pretty good race. It was his first outing for O'Brien this year. He must have had problems earlier on in the year. He didn't get him right. He came out. He came third, which is a pretty good showing in that race because a lot of the horses were fit. And of course, as we know, O'Brien horses like to come on for the runs. But unfortunately, I think he was 30-1 or 33-1 straight after the race. He's now into 6-1. Purely on money alone, has been an absolute truckload of money going for him, which suggests that possibly Murta might even take the ride on him instead of my jazz to us. Now, I can't really tip up with 6-1, but he's definitely one to know now. Joshua Tree, there's been a lot of cash coming from some shrewd guys, and I think he could be definitely one to watch come the weekend.
Yeah, well, I think what we're saying in essence really is we'll probably remain best price on Rewilding, hopefully right up until the day. Keep an eye out in the happy hour. We might even go the best price on Rewilding on Saturday. But for the three of us, I'm going two against the field. I'm going Dandino to give James Given a massive win. He did a big win in Turkey last weekend, and Arctic Cosmos to cement the Will Buick John Gosden partnership in their first year together. I think both those are around 13-2 each of two. I'm just going to back the two of them myself, and hopefully not too many people on BetPack back them. What do you think, Paul?
I'd have to agree with you. I think the ground is going to make a big difference. If we get all the rain that we're supposed to get, it could throw anything up. Like, what's the one? Ted Spread likes soft ground, yeah. And if it turns up really soft, he could be in with a shot.
He would have a chance on very soft ground.
You know. I think the key quarter of the odds of place. You're betting without the favourite, and I think it's a great bet.
These lads, I think that Rewilding ran a good Ledger trial in the Derby in itself, and obviously he was very again impressive in the Voltager. He won the race by 4 lengths from what might as such he's going to be opposing here again. Like that's a fair bit of a winning margin. Those horses have to overturn against. You guys didn't like Rewilding?
I think Colin, it's got to be said, Rewilding ticks most of the right boxes.
Yeah.
He has the form. He has the jockey. I think who's bidding for a 6 Ledger. The issue I have is Godolphin. I think their horses are overbet. I think they're underpriced.
Even though this is not a Saib Insura horse, and this is his new guy.
It's new guy. Same setup for me, really. I appreciate it.
In essence,
yeah. Zeruni started well, but he's yet to train a classic winner himself, and the Ledger is not an easy race to win. You're heading into the back end of the season. I know he's been lightly raced. I just think there's a strong enough field of opposition there to take him on, and at the end of the day, that's what we're in the business to do: is try and take on these hot pots. We could have egg in our face come 5 o'clock on Saturday evening, but I hope not.
I think 7-4 is a bit short.
Yeah.
For such a competitive, I think it is a competitive race. I think 7-4 is a bit short. Maybe 2-1, 9-4. Might be. My
only impressions. I remember when I seen him in a Prey before Epsom that he did look like a proper staying type. He was a tall, spindly horse that looked like he'd appreciate a step up a trip. I think even soft frame might help him a bit more because of his frame. I don't think he's a muscle powerful horse. He's a very tall, spindly horse, and I think he might stay the full trip better than the other horses, but sure, again, that's what we're here to watch the race for on Saturday.
Well, if people agree with Colin, make sure you get on to BetPack, get that 7-4, and we'll talk to you about the next big sporting events maybe next weekend.